Take my money. It is a chore that every single household has to do. iRobot is the leader, they are the innovator, they are the OGs of being able to clean our floors with a robot. The future is here, my friends. This is the brand new model. We are the only place that has it because we were also the original place where iRobot brought the Roomba. It is going to vacuum just like we love from Roomba. It's gonna give us that suction power. We have to do nothing. You press a button, you say a word, it off and runs and vacuums your whole house. But now, it will also mop your floors. You can either vacuum on its own, you can vacuum and mop together, and when it's vacuum and mopping, it's doing it at the same time. So it doesn't mean it has to go back through the house, it's gonna do it all for you. This is going to be a $280 brand new vacuum and mop Roomba once this is no longer the Today Special, but because we're the only place that has this model anywhere out there, we're the world launch. It's our best value of the day. We're gonna take $100 off of that, let you do flex pay. What is this on a flex pay? $36 gets this home. Let us ship it to you. You're gonna get the dock, which by the way, it will go and charge itself up by itself. You're gonna get the mop. You're going to get the corner. We're gonna talk about this, how it's gonna get every nook and cranny. This has already been deemed an award winner out there. Already the magazines have seen this. They love it. You will too. You know who else you love? Rebecca Wood. Look. Me and you are the same. We have kids, dogs. When I say I vacuum at least, minimum at least once a day, not a joke.
Just to keep up with it, right?
Yes.
Yes, just to keep up with it.
Not on top of the additional messes throughout the day. So if I said, Tina, you never have to do that again,
so
love
it was so funny. For 20 plus years, it was a dream to be able to have an iRobot vacuum for you. And we'd always joke, man, if they could just come up and make it mop our floors too. Joking, they're listening.
Yeah, and they said,
and they're like,
let's do it.
Check. And done. And that's what you're gonna do. You're never gonna have to worry about your floors ever, ever again. It's going to vacuum or vacuum and mop at the same time. And get this, it's up to 20% higher suction power. We've got 3 modes of suction, 3 modes of moisture. The technology is off the chart, but always it's technology that fits you. So if you just wanna plug it in and have a press of the button, it's gonna go out, forget this, up to 2 hours, 2-hour runtime. You're used to seeing 90 minutes. That's 30 minutes more. I've never cleaned the floors for 2 hours in my entire life, but your robot will. Let's talk about the beauty that you're seeing underneath. So you're taking a look at sleek, it's gorgeous. It's the lightest, it's the slimmest, it is the smallest. It's gonna get under even more furniture. It's about a whole ½ an inch slimmer than our other versions. Underneath, we've got our patented 4-stage cleaning system. We always say 3-stage, this is 4 because we do have that mopping. This is what you were talking about here, and I want you to see how it goes under, kind of goes down. This is gonna get into the wood divots, the corners, the nooks and the crannies, and it's going to propel that dirt into our V-shaped brush. And what you might notice here, as I kind of put it up here, you can see we have bristles and we have that hard plastic. The bristles are gonna lift the debris from even that high pile carpet, and it's gonna bring it into the bin using up to 20% higher suction power than our popular 600 series. And then, in an instant, if you want to mop, all you're gonna do is you're gonna take this right here, you're going to pop that in right here. Let me turn that up, the right side up, I'm doing it upside down. Listen to this. You're gonna hear it. Now you're ready to mop. That's all I had to do.
That's all I had to do?
It speaks. There's a sensor there. It speaks to one another, and it's gonna go and it is going to mop. There's a micro pump inside, and this is really important because I don't know if you're like me. If you're like me, I have hardwood all over the house. I don't want the moisture on the floor. I want it on the actual pad. With this pad, let me take this off. With this pad, it's a texturized pad. It talks to you too. I'm gonna tell you all about that. It's going to moisten the pad. So the moisture is actually going to be distributed perfectly so you're not getting a patchy clean.
Okay.
Everything. iRobot's out of everything.
So I have a Roomba.
Yep.
Literally, Riker tells the thing, I don't know if I could say it in this room, but it'll go.
It's voice command.
Voice command. But my little 4-year-old knows to start the Roomba, right?
Oh my gosh.
But you're right, it did just vacuum. We run it at least once a day to go vacuum. We splurged and got it for $300 back when we originally got it, and we love it, right?
It's life-changing.
I love having the Roomba. Even today, if you just went out and looked at Roombas in general, right? And it just vacuumed, it's gonna be up towards that $300 price, and that's kind of what we're used to doing. Because we have an incredible relationship with iRobot, they're bringing the Essentials robot, the vacuum and the mop, this particular model, only here at HSN. And this is the only one that we're gonna do as a Today Special for the rest of 2024. So do not pay the almost $300 price to just get the vacuum. If we did this at $199.99 and we got it just under $200, the retail world, the world of vacuums and mops would totally blow their mind. The fact that we were able to do something at $179.99, free shipping, nobody else has it, and give you flex pay, today's the day to do it. Whether it's you're gifting yourself, not having to mop and vacuum ever again, or you are gifting it to someone, this is really not just, I keep forgetting this one's running because it's so quiet.
Isn't it so
and then
quiet?
every once in a while, it'll go under my chair, and I was like, oh, you're here with me. This one is a little bit louder than mine. This has got to be the quietest Roomba I have ever heard.
It is, and actually, Suzanne was saying that last night too. It is super, super quiet. And I love that. And the other thing that I love is that it's either vacuuming and mopping and in one fell swoop. So it's not going to take an entire day to do your floors. It's done instantly. Love that. Now this is iRobot. We have nearly 2,000 patents worldwide. There is a reason people say, I want a Roomba, not I want a robotic vacuum. It's because we know what we're doing. We're a robotics company making a vacuum, not a vacuum company making a robot. Now that might scare you. You hear robot, you hear technology. If you're somebody that's a little afraid of technology, just know you can get this home, plug it in, press start, and send it on its way. Or if you want to use the app, I love the app. The app is my favorite thing. I schedule my clean Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9. You can do it once a day, up to once a day, 7 days a week. Love that. And I'm going to show you. You can also do it from anywhere in the world. When I hit, and you're going to see me, vacuum everywhere, this one right here is going to start. And I love that that's all I have to do. You can schedule your clean. You can hit it from anywhere. Otherwise, you can even set it up to vacuum while you're away. Meaning, it's gonna go, it's gonna sense when you're gone, clean, and then if it hears you come home, it will send itself home. But that means you walk in to those beautiful, clean floors. Now that one is gonna be vacuuming, and you can see we've got a beautiful white carpet. We got some Fruity Pebbles. It's gonna be get a good mess there. We're gonna show you the reveal in a second. But what I wanna show you is how this works. If you wanna mop and vacuum, this is a look at the bin. It's my favorite bin we've ever had. Why? Take a look at how it opens up completely. So that mess, I'm not digging it out. It's gonna fall out easily. We comes with a little tool here as well to cut the hair away or keep those brushes clean. This is where you're gonna put the water. That's it, water. I don't want you to think you have to buy some expensive cleaner. It's not. Now, there is a sensor on the pad, and what you're gonna do is there's 2 little holes. You put these in there, just like that, and you hear it click into place. Once I place this now into the robot, it knows, oh, okay, I'm gonna vacuum and I'm gonna mop. Now what's gonna happen is it's gonna go ahead, it vacuums first, and it mops after. You're not gonna have some mucky, muddy mess inside that bin because we've separated the two. There's a micro pump that is just going to moisten the actual pad, but it vacuums first. And what you're gonna see is a beautiful, gorgeous shine. So now vacuuming and mopping is completely off your chore list, and it couldn't come at a better time. Tina, we are going into the crazy burr months, right? We've got September, November, or October, November, December. Those are the parties, those are the get-togethers. That's when people are stopping by. Now, take the floors completely off your chore list and go and enjoy life. I don't think I'm speaking too much when I say it's life-changing. I know when I got my first iRobot and it just vacuumed at that time, I always joke, I read a book for the first time in 18 years. My daughter was 18. First time.
You know, I would eat more. We all do different things with our time away from not cleaning. If you're watching the one right in front of Rebecca, because nobody mops without vacuuming first, right? You don't.
Right.
You have to clean the floor first, pick up all the debris, all the dirt, whatever, and then you mop. So even if you did it, Rebecca, you would have to do 2 passes, right?
passes,
You would have to
exactly.
go all the way through, pick up all the stuff off the floor, and then you would go back and you would mop. It is doing it simultaneously, something we cannot do. The robot can do it. It is the slimmest. It is the smallest. It is what I like to say, the most advanced, but the least complicated somehow,
Yes,
right? Which is the duo that I want. I want it to do more, but I don't want, you know, everything that Rebecca just did, like adding in the mop. You would have to do that for your vacuum. You'd have to do that for your mop. But then you get to walk away and let it do it. It will charge itself up. It will run for 2 hours. You can be as you know, app, this, that voice command as you want, or you can literally just push a button and let it go to town. I love that it comes with the docking station, which is that's its home. We call that at my house. Go home, robot. That's what we always tell her, right?
Yeah.
It comes with the mopping pad as well. And I love this one because the quiet of it, but if I just wanted to vacuum, I'm just gonna go do the rooms that have just the carpet, right? It's not like I have to do both.
Nope.
And then I can make it decide to do both in rooms or different areas.
Like in the bathrooms, in the kitchens,
Right.
anything like that. Now I have all wood, hardwood floors
Look
and
at
I
this.
just roll up.
It's just at the whole thing.
But what I want to point out, do you see what's happened? It looks gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's clean, but it's not over, there's not a lot of moisture on those hardwoods.
But you can tell it's been mopped.
You can tell it's beautifully, and it dries instantly. What it's doing now is edge to edge, corner to corner, wall to wall. It is getting into all of the nooks and crannies, vacuuming, and then behind it, it is going to, it's gonna mop, polish, shine your floors so they've never looked better. And I was even looking at this price. You can't even get somebody to come out and do your floors one time, clean your house one time for this price. This will do it. You could, well, as much as you want, you can keep hitting it.
Right.
But if you wanted to schedule on the app like I do, one time every day, 7 days a week.
Right.
That's just mind-blowing to me. Can I show you something else? Because I'm sure there's people out there that are like me, and I'm like, no. There's no way this can clean as well as I clean, right? Because I am a self-proclaimed clean freaks. My daughter will attest. And what I love is watching it and knowing it's clean. This is gonna give you a clean map. It's not gonna map your house. It just maps where it cleans. It's not gonna keep it, but what's gonna happen is it's gonna show you exactly where it cleaned. So you can look and you know the floor, so we have a perfect square.
Yeah.
You're seeing that perfect square. It showed you that it's cleaned every square inch of that.
That is telling us where it already cleaned.
Where it already cleaned.
That's what I would want.
I wanna know exactly.
It's been there.
Where it is. So that's what you're seeing there. That's the clean map. Next time it cleans, it's gonna create a different map. So you could always go back and see exactly where it reached. Now we're talking about suction levels and moisture levels. That's really important. So what I did when I got mine home, I had it on high for a while. And what you do is you go down to product settings, that's it. And then you can see that we have cleaning preferences. The cleaning preferences then says liquid amount or suction amount. So you can, I do mine standard, that's what I do, but maybe you have wood floors you want to really baby, you can do the eco. If you want to put it in front of that toilet and you want to get it really good and clean, maybe you're going to do the ultra. Love the suction. Why I did that is when it first got to me, I have 3 daughters, 2 dogs, all of us shed. So I had it on high until it and got good and clean, and now I'm on maintenance because it's doing it every other day, so now I have it on low. And remember, what it's gonna do is it's gonna go out, it is going to clean for up to 2 hours, and then it's going to return itself home always. Now let's take a look, because I always say the proof is in the pudding. So I wanna show you exactly what it's getting and what that suction level means to you. Look how easy it is to take that full bin out. Favorite bin I've ever seen with iRobot. The entire thing opens up. When I poured this out, you saw the Fruity Pebbles, I'm sure. But did you know there was also hair, dog hair? Pet lovers love this vacuum. I can tell you, I love this vacuum. Both of my dogs shed. But also look at the fine debris you didn't know was in there. That's what you're gonna get with iRobot. You're getting a true vacuum. Tina, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but 20 years ago, when we debuted our very first vacuum, live on the air here, we used to say, this is a great supplemental vacuum to do in between when you're bringing that big upright. This is the only vacuum and now mop you will need in your house. It will do that deep cleaning for you.
Okay, so collectively, we're all gonna go out into the retail universe. We're gonna start poking around and looking at the iRobot Roombas, because that's exactly what I did this morning. I saw Roombas, and again, I said we splurged on ours that just vacuumed. We love it, and we splurged and got it for about $300. And I think that's ish the price that we're used to seeing a Roomba, and maybe we were always like, I really wish I could have one of those. Just the vacuum portion of this is in that $300 range. We took $100, the reason I'm standing in the middle is I'm gonna talk about this in just a moment. We took $100 off the launch of this particular model, and this model is nowhere else but at HSN. It vacuums, it mops, it's got the 2-hour run time, you can have it with the app, you cannot use the app, it will go to its home base and even charge itself up. You don't even have to remember to keep charging it. You're gonna get the mop pad, and you're gonna get the little corner duster. Now, what I would add into your today's special is what we call the replenishment kit. This is also available. I'm gonna show you the item number for it. This will come with 3 additional filters.